Hi, and welcome to this episode on journal entries within Enterprise. I'm Sharon, and in this session, we will look at how to add a manual journal entry. So let's get you started and click on Accounting and Journals. So within this tab, you will see a list of all the journal entries that have been added to your organization so far. These, of course, will include any of those that are associated with other transactions, such as outgoing payments, incoming payments, purchase invoices, and sales invoices. So what is a journal entry? It's basically the first step in the accounting process. It is a record of the financial transactions that take place within a business. Journal entries are important in a business as they allow us to sort our transactions into manageable data and build a picture of how our business is doing. Good news is, most journals are automatically created for you by the relevant transaction within Enterprise. However, you can also add a manual journal entry, especially if you are implementing the system for the first time and you need to record, for example, opening balances from a previous trial balance. However, other journals can also be added here. So let's click on New Journal Entry. And this is where you can define the journal details. So we have the dates, references. Let's add a reference. We can come down here to put in remarks, link it to a project. Over here, we'll get the posting summary as we add our debits and credits. And here on the right, we can select whether the journal entry is actually for foreign currency. So that's other than your organization currency. So let's click on Add a Line. And you can see here that it's selected to post for a GL account. You can, of course, post a journal entry for a company, which is either your customers or suppliers. So for this example, we're going to post some money that we owe to the bank for bank charges. So rule of thumb is that you debit the giver and credit the receiver. So let's select the bank charges account. So I'm just going to do a search for it here. And in this case, the bank charges is the giver. So I'm going to debit the account. I can come down further then to select tax codes, dates. Again, I can expand here to select further and specify dimension, which is your cost center levels, or change the project code for this particular GL on this posting. I can select to keep this view. So when I go on to add an additional line, select the second account, which of course is the bank account. So when we select our bank account, in this case, it's going to be a credit. So credit the receiver. Again, we can assign VAT codes if it's applicable to the journal. We can change the project code, etc. So let's click on OK to update the details. And the two lines have now been added. Most importantly to note here is that in order for you to actually continue and save the journal entry, the total debits and credits must be equal. So we can see here we have our total debits and credits are equal on our posting summary. You can, of course, edit a line and delete a line if necessary. So let's scroll back up here then and let's click on Save to add our journal entry, which will now appear and confirm, which will now appear on our list of journal entries. You can, of course, perform actions to print the report, download as PDF, duplicate, or even cancel the journal if necessary. And back to the Journals tab there to see the journal that you have just added. So for any further information, why not check out the articles in help.enterprise.com or reach out to any of our support representatives, which you can find down here in the support chat on the bottom right of the Enterprise application. And if you scroll down, you'll also have a shortcut here to the Enterprise Help Centre. So why not check out the next video on running your financial reports and get more analysis to benefit your organisation. Thank you for watching.